Is it on?
Is it on?
Is it on? Hello. So yes, we've just stopped, got a coffee in Pret. And we are going to do something a little bit different. We are up in London, but we're going to do a top 5 video to upload onto the vlog because we think it would be far more interesting than watching us in our living room in the house.
For a change, give you guys a change.
So, we haven't told each other any of what we're going to say now.
Top 5 rides.
We've both done our top 5 rides. This is top 5 rides in Disney World. So that's all the parks together. It's more difficult than you might imagine when you start thinking about it.
I found it quite difficult.
Did you?
I did. Yeah, I did find it hard.
Because you start adding rides on and thinking, can I put this one in? Can I put that one in?
I just forgot about a whole entire park.
Yeah, Michaela forgot which
I was like, I'm going around all the parks. And you were like, oh, Hollywood Studios. Well, now it reopens a few of the, like Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land, and I was like, totally forgot about that park. Completely.
So, we're going to start from number 5, count down to number 1. I had to put in an honourable mention as well because I had 6.
I have 2 honourable mentions.
You have 2?
Yeah.
Oh, see, breaking the rules.
And I forget, I've written them on my phone because I can't even remember. No, don't look. You've seen them now?
I've seen them.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no.
Okay,
so my number 5, I'll start it off, okay? I'll do the honourable mentions at the end.
Yeah, okay.
So, my number 5 is...
So you don't remember either, you should remember your phone.
My number 5 is Dinosaur in Animal Kingdom Park. Primarily because I've kind of organised my favourite rides by stuff which, whenever I'm in Disney World, I've got to go on that trip. So I want to go on them every trip. So I've tried to think of it like that. So,
that's what I've done.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, finish each other's sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Anyway, so mine's Dinosaur. I really like it. I have to ride it every time I'm there. The first time we ever rode it, Michaela sat on the very left-hand side of the vehicle.
You have to sit there.
And if you've done that, or if you sit on the left-hand side, there's a part of the ride where the big dinosaur, the nasty bad guy, comes running up alongside the left-hand side of the vehicle, and it is really, really funny.
Scary.
And it's the first ride I ever saw Michaela. I'm a little bit of a baby when it comes to rides, it's fair to say, but it's the first ride I ever saw Michaela scared on. So,
I was like,
so that was fun. That was fun for me. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is Jungle Cruise. Have to do Jungle Cruise every time we go. Well, okay. Jungle Cruise / Jingle Cruise. I love Jungle Cruise.
Christmas overlay.
Christmas overlay. Yes, I love it. I absolutely love that ride. I think it's really funny. I love the skippers. We've had some okay skippers, and we've had some really good skippers.
Yeah.
And it's the same jokes in like every skipper says, but it's how they deliver it. And some of them are, it's so dry, the humour is. I think it's great. I love it.
Last time we went out there, it was Hayley. Her name was Hayley.
Yeah.
And she was really, really funny actually, because we had another skipper. We rode it I think 3 times last time we were out there.
Yeah.
And we had Skipper Hayley first time, another skipper for the middle one, can't remember who, and then Skipper Hayley for the 3rd time, and she was definitely the better one.
She was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it was on the Christmas party. I think we did that one. I think, and then we left it in. It's in one of the vlogs. It's in one of them.
It's in one of our vlogs.
Yeah.
And on to number 4. Favourite ride number 4 for me is Toy Story Mania in Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
I really like Toy Story Mania. We get very competitive. We were a very competitive couple anyway. We work together.
No.
We work together.
No.
We live together. It gets very competitive in general.
No.
So we like that ride. And all that's left for me to say on that one is I won last time I was out there.
No.
So that's fine.
Well, you did win, but like a smidge.
Yeah.
Like a smidge.
It's not by how much. I won. I won. Okay.
Okay.
What's your number 4?
Mine is the People Mover. I love the People Mover. I have to do it all the time. I want to do it every day. Every day. I love People Mover. It's great. You can just sit and have a little ride around, have a little look around Magic Kingdom, just taking some of the sights. If it's a hot day, you've got a really nice breeze. It's because of going through all the hair. It's lovely. I just really like People Mover.
Okay.
It's a good relaxing ride.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I really enjoy People Mover too.
Number 3. Okay, I got my number 3.
Number 3. Mine is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay. I really
like it. It's one of the newer roller coasters out there. it's just a really good ride. My only criticism of it is that it might be a little bit short for a ride.
It is.
But it's really smooth, it's really good fun. They've got the new memory maker things with a little bit of video and things like that built into the ride because it's new. And also you have to have a fast pass because it's always busy.
It's always busy.
And I remember the first time we ever rode it, we didn't have a fast pass. We stood in the queue, the standby queue. We were like an hour and a half. And that is probably about the maximum I'm prepared to wait.
That was when we didn't know with our tickets we had fast pass, and we queued, and it was only a few days into our trip we realised that. It was like, do we have fast pass? What is fast pass? And we had fast passes, we didn't even know.
So now we
That was our first trip.
So that's my number 3. It's really good fun, and I like the animatronics in the ride as well. So what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Kilimanjaro Safari in Animal Kingdom.
Oh no, I totally missed that one. I didn't even think of that one. See, this is what happens.
Well, technically it's a ride / experience, isn't it?
Yeah, more of an experience, I'd say, but we'll let you have it.
I'm having it anyway.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
Love Kilimanjaro Safari. It is brilliant. It is so much fun. I don't think it really matters whether you go in the day or the evening or the afternoon. I think I think it's just hit and miss wherever you go anyway.
Yeah, I think because it's animals, it doesn't matter when you ride the thing. It's always going to be different.
It's different every time, exactly. And we've seen all the animals like on the reserve now because we've gone it at least 2 or 3 times a trip.
It's fair to say that's one of our favourite parks, Animal Kingdom.
I love
so
Animal Kingdom.
Whenever we're there, we try to get on the safari as much as we can.
Yeah,
we do love animals.
I love it. You get to see all the animals. They've done it like you go on a big truck and then you go through, you know, the savannah and see all the different animals, and it's good. They're really up close, and we've done the Wild Trek Safari as well, so we had a little bit more.
Last time we were there, we had a chance to do the Wild Trek, and we'd really advise that. That's really good fun.
I would definitely advise it.
It's well worth the money you pay for it. It's a bit more of an experience. Well, it's a lot more of an experience.
Yeah, definitely.
You get a lot of time on the savannah on that Wild Trek Safari as well. So you get your own personal truck that takes you out, and it stops. So not like the other trucks where it stops for 2 minutes. It actually drives off the roadway and parks up, so you can have some more time in the savannah.
They attach you to a harness, and then you like feed the hippos, like chuck some lettuce down, and you do the bridge and things over. You walk over that. It's a really good experience. I definitely recommend it. I know it's a little bit off track, but
we've gone off track.
But the safari is one of my top ones.
Okay, my number 2 we've already covered. Because it's quite high on my list because I've got to do it every time we go there a couple of times, is the People Mover. Yeah. The Tomorrowland Transit Authority, as some people know it.
Yeah, the proper name.
It's the People Mover, let's face it. It's good fun, you've got to do it. I hope they never take it out of the park. I don't think they will.
No, you can't. It's a classic.
When it's raining, when it's nice for a rest. You can just go on it and enjoy and take your time out to do that, which is it's just really nice. It's really good fun. So that's my number 2.
My number 2 is Flight of Passage in Pandora.
Ooh, it didn't make it to the top spot.
It did not make it to the top spot because there's another ride that I am obsessed with, that I love. I do love Flight of Passage. We did only get to ride it once because it was so busy. Because it had only been open for about 6 months from when we went on our last trip. We were going to go back again and ride it, but we just couldn't get back on it. The waits were too long. But I really enjoyed the ride. It's hard to explain how it is. It's just, it sounds ridiculous. It was like moving, which sounds dull, but I came off and I was like almost like emotional from it. It was overwhelming. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It was overwhelming. It's like a massive upgrade to any other ride that is currently there. I'm sure once Star Wars Land opens, they're gonna take that off the top spot again. I think so.
Like the experience, the whole thing they've put together, the sounds, the music, the smells, the feel, the wind in your face when you're on it.
Everything.
They've just gone to town on the effects, and it really helps. And the seat that breathes when you're sitting on it.
It was good. And I do suffer a little bit from motion sickness on rides, and I didn't get any at all. And I really thought, when I sat on the Banshee, I thought, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this. But it was really good. It was really smooth. The experience was just brilliant. It was really good. Worth a wait. I don't know if I'd want to wait over like an hour and a half. For an hour really, I guess. We didn't have a fast pass, but really good, really good. So that was my number 2.
Good. Right, on to number 1, the last one for me. My favourite in all the parks is Flight of Passage.
Yeah, okay.
I had to put it down.
I thought it would be. Well, I thought something else would have been, but
it sort of moves the rides out there on by a long shot. So that is my favourite. We've just covered everything about it. But yeah, my number 1, definitely Flight of Passage. I've got an honourable mention coming up, but that's my number 1.
I know what that will be.
What's your
number 1 is? My number 1 is Dinosaur. I love it. I think it's great. I do.
Dinosaur.
I know we've already covered it a bit, but I love it. I've said it in one of the other vlogs that we did. The signs outside say, they have like big black signs saying scary for children, and I was like, nah, this will be fine. I can't explain how scared I was. And I don't usually get scared.
It is quite a scary ride,
it's
but
intense.
it's good fun.
It is an intense ride, and it is so much fun. There's a fun little story to it, and a fun little intro video, and it's a really good ride, and I definitely recommend it, and I have to ride it every time I go, definitely.
Okay, just to quick finish up this video then, my honourable mentions, because I had to put it in there.
Just checking mine.
is Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, I knew it would be that.
It was designed by Walt himself. I wasn't sure whether to put it on the list as number 1 because I felt it was more of a show, not a ride, even though you do move around. So that's the only reason I didn't put it on the list. But it's got to be on my list somewhere. We have to do it every time we're there. The music, I remember seeing it as a child when I was little with my parents, and it's really, really good, and it just adds that bit of nostalgia for me. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What about yours?
My honourable mentions are Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I love that, and it was Toy Story Midway Mania.
Oh, okay.
They were mine too, so we are pretty much the same.
Very similar then, very similar list.
Similar. We didn't explain our lists to each other beforehand, so.
No. So it's all interesting. If you want to see any other top 5s, guys, just put it in the comments down below. Let us know what you want to do, and we'll go from there, really. But I hope I hope you enjoyed the video.
A different surrounding as well.
Different surroundings.
London,
I'm not sure how the sound has come out on this one because it's quite loud behind us. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe down below, and hit the little notification button if you want to know when we start uploading more and more videos. See you soon.
Thanks guys, see you.